When you think of China, what comes to mind? Is it the endless flow of people on the city streets, the vibrant energy that pulses through every corner, or perhaps the sense of mystery that lingers in the air? Maybe you picture the Great Wall snaking across mountains, the silent ranks of the terracotta army, or the dazzling neon-lit skylines of Shanghai that seem to stretch into the future. Lately, I've heard a new word: sinful. It's a label that feels odd, almost misplaced, for a nation with such a deep, ancient history and a culture that has shaped the world for thousands of years. This isn't about vice or moral decay. Instead, it's a reaction to China's breathtaking ambition and the rapid transformation that's visible everywhere, from high-speed trains that blur past to entire skylines rising seemingly overnight. The so-called sin is one of excess, of relentless progress, bold innovation, and a pace of change that leaves the world breathless, sometimes even overwhelmed by the sheer scale of what's unfolding. My travels have shown me that to truly understand China, you must look beyond the headlines and stereotypes. Walk its lively streets, taste the flavors of its food, and meet the people who call this place home. In these everyday moments, the true character of China emerges: warmth, resilience, humor, and a sense of community that weaves through generations. The China I know is full of beauty and surprises, ancient traditions blending with modern life, breathtaking landscapes, and celebrations that light up the night. It's a place far more complex and fascinating than any single word can capture. So, let's journey together and peel back the layers of this so-called sinful nation, discovering the stories and faces that make it unique. We'll explore the truths behind global perceptions, wandering from ancient alleyways echoing with history to futuristic cities that redefine what's possible. This isn't a political analysis. It's a human story, told through shared meals, laughter, and the small moments that reveal the heart of a nation. Let's see China with eyes wide open to wonder, ready to be surprised, and willing to listen to the whispers and wonders that make this land unforgettable. My adventures in China often began where the tour buses stopped, venturing beyond the familiar sights and into the heart of the country's lesser-known wonders. Standing atop the Great Wall is awe-inspiring, a testament to human determination. But the real magic is found in places like Yunnan's Shaxi, where time seems to pause and the world feels untouched by the rush of modern life. In Shaxi, ancient cobblestone streets wind between wooden houses, and the scent of wood smoke in the crisp morning air reveals the enduring spirit of old China, echoing stories from centuries past. Sharing tea with locals, I discovered a sense of community and a pace of life shaped by the land. Conversations linger, laughter is shared, and every cup tells a story of resilience and tradition. In contrast, Chongqing rises like a vision of the future, a city of dizzying heights, neon lights, and cable cars gliding over the mighty Yangtze River, connecting neighborhoods that never seem to sleep. Yet, even here, tradition thrives. Families gather for bubbling hot pot, sharing stories and laughter that echo through the night markets, blending old customs with new energy. China is not one story, but a million. Monks in misty mountain temples chant ancient prayers, while tech entrepreneurs in Shenzhen dream up the next big innovation, each shaping the nation's future in their own way. It's the quiet dignity of the past, preserved in the gentle rituals of daily life and the silent courtyards at dawn. And it's the roaring ambition of the present, seen in the bustling streets, the relentless pace, and the glowing neon lights of cities that never rest. Traveling here constantly challenges your expectations, inviting you to look beyond the surface and discover the unexpected. Every turn brings a new surprise, an ancient alleyway, a hidden temple, or a breathtaking landscape that takes you off guard. China is vast, varied, and impossible to categorize. A land of contrasts, where every region tells its own unique story. It's a place that defies every stereotype, inviting you to explore, to question, and to be transformed by the journey. To truly understand China, you must look beyond the surface and immerse yourself in its festivals and daily rituals. These moments, both grand and ordinary, are windows into the soul of the nation. The Lunar New Year, for example, is more than just a holiday. It's a cherished time of reunion, where families gather from near and far. Fireworks light up the sky, and tables overflow with feasts that symbolize luck, prosperity, and the deep bonds of togetherness. Yet the richness of Chinese life is not limited to festivals. Each morning, parks come alive with the graceful movements of Tai Chi, the haunting melodies of the erhu, and the fleeting beauty of water calligraphy that disappears as the sun rises higher. As night falls, vibrant markets awaken, offering a sensory feast: grilled squid sizzling over open flames, sticky rice balls glistening with syrup, and the enticing aroma of spices filling the air. The night market hums with laughter, conversation, and the warmth of community, where strangers become friends over shared plates. Tea, in China, is far more than a simple drink. It's a philosophy, a way to connect with others and with oneself. The Gongfu Cha ceremony, with its careful movements and attention to detail, is a ritual of respect, mindfulness, and appreciation for the present moment. These traditions, both old and new, create a delicate balance in a country racing toward modernization, reminding people of their roots even as they embrace the future. Amid the rush and noise of city life, people still find precious moments to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor the present. Whether wandering through a bustling market, surrounded by the energy of the crowd, or sitting quietly in a tranquil tea house, the search for connection and meaning is ever present. Simple pleasures, sharing food, laughter, and stories, lie at the very heart of Chinese life, weaving people together across generations. Festivals and rituals, whether loud and colorful or quiet and contemplative, reveal a culture deeply rooted in both celebration and reflection. In a world that moves ever faster, these moments are a quiet rebellion, a gentle reminder to pause and appreciate life's beauty. Here, the old and the new blend seamlessly, creating a unique tapestry where history and progress walk hand in hand. The true spirit of China is found not just in its grand monuments, but in these everyday moments, small acts of kindness, shared smiles, and daily routines. In the quiet of dawn or the bustle of night, that's where the real beauty of China lies, woven into the fabric of daily life. Let's revisit that word, sinful. Why does it stick to China? Often, it's a misunderstanding of scale and ambition. Take food, some see gluttony, but it's really a celebration of life and hospitality. The rise of consumer culture isn't greed. It's the first taste of abundance after generations of scarcity. Pride in infrastructure and technology is not arrogance, but a hard-earned sense of accomplishment. The sins are really superlatives: bigger, faster, more ambitious than many are used to. Applying Western ideas of sin to China misses the point. This is not moral decay, but a society navigating its own path. The reality is dynamic, complex, and deeply human. China's story is one of transformation, not transgression. The true richness of China is found in its people. I've been met with warmth and generosity everywhere, from a stranger guiding me through Beijing's hutongs to families sharing snacks on a train. Community and kindness are woven into daily life. Respect for elders, known as filial piety, is a cornerstone. Families care for each other across generations. China is a tapestry of 56 ethnic groups, each with unique traditions, foods, and festivals. Traveling across regions feels like visiting different countries within one nation. What stands out most is resilience and optimism. Despite immense challenges, people work hard and look to the future with hope. The heart of China is not its monuments, but its people's kindness and adaptability. That's the real story behind the headlines. China's myths and legends, like the Monkey King and the White Snake, still shape art and daily life. The country's marvels aren't just ancient. China builds the equivalent of a new Rome in infrastructure every year and leads the world in high-speed rail. Technology is everywhere. Paying with a phone is the norm, even at street markets. The myth of a gray, uniform China is false. Landscapes range from rainbow mountains to turquoise lakes. The pace of change is staggering. Villagers who once lived without electricity now design software in skyscrapers. This transformation has happened within a single lifetime. It's a testament to ambition and adaptability. Witnessing this change is to see history unfold before your eyes. China's story is one of reinvention and wonder. As our journey ends, I hope it sparks your own. We've glimpsed ancient towns, futuristic cities, and the warmth of everyday life. China is too vast and complex for any single label. To truly know it, you must go, walk its streets, meet its people, and listen to their stories. Travel replaces myths with reality and builds understanding. Be curious, read, watch, learn, and look beyond the headlines. The real China is found in its people, the grandmother at the market, the student dreaming big, the family sharing a meal. If you visit, you'll feel the pulse of history and change. The only sin is letting preconceptions keep you away. The adventure is yours. Go and see for yourself.